did 30 minutes, bro. Remember when when I was with you, man, I did like 7.
Yep.
Bro, I just did 30 motherfucking minutes. I mean, I did an hour, bro. Hour straight, bro.
That's what's up. That's how
I can't believe that shit, bro. Now, and like, so how, wait, we'll talk about it.
What do you enjoy most about what you do, as far as the comedic world of it? What do you enjoy most about it?
I like making people laugh. I think, like, to be, like, for me, it's like, for that moment, you're not thinking about anything else. Anything could have been happening in your life at that time, you know what I mean? But for that brief, whether it's, you could break it down into minute of the joke, or the entire show. You're not thinking about negativity at that moment. It is all positive energy, and I feel like you gain energy from the crowd. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's bad energy too. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, in a comedy realm, it's all positive energy.
Yeah, I love that's one thing I love about comedy shows and just being in the comedy world myself, is that the energy is way more positive than the other stuff.
I agree. I enjoy making people laugh, man. That's really what it boils down to.
I can dig it. What are some of the lessons that you learned about this field, both good and bad, that's done help shape you to where you are right now currently in this field?
Like, the bad is, like, in every area niggas is clicked up. No matter what city you're in, niggas is clicked up. And that shit is so high school for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a clique in high school. You know what I'm saying? I think it's every man and woman for themselves. And I get collaborating, you know what I'm saying? But to bully people, or like, it was like you have to audition for motherfuckers. And I'm like, how am I auditioning for a nigga that's on my same level?
Right.
So that's part of the negative, you know what I'm saying? To where I may not network as much as I want to, because I have a hard time biting my tongue. I'm like the whistleblower. I'm the nigga that's gonna be like, yo, this is some bullshit. I don't fuck with this bullshit. And that kind of could fuck me over in the long run, because you never know that person that's bullshit could be an executive one day.
Or at least the one to hold the key to the door.
But I'm trying to have the key to the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, so some of the good things that shape me is, like, the internet is a tool, and if you use it correctly, you see, like, you looking at door number 2 on level 2 when you can talk to door number 6 on level 5 or level 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I rather do that, because they're accomplished. I don't mind shutting up and being a fly on the wall for somebody that's been accomplished. But if you've been at the local level for 10 years, 12 years, 20 years, you can't teach me how to get past that. Like, you can only teach me so much.
Right.
No disrespect. No, you know what I'm saying? No shade, but it's really nothing that you can't teach me what I don't already know. So we could collaborate, but if you are treating me like you are a veteran, like you are almighty and all-knowing, I'm cool.
What are, in your personal view, some of your biggest accomplishments in this game since you've been in it?
I hosted the World Underground competition in New York City.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
How long ago was that?
2018.
That's what's up, man.
I always fuck with World Underground. I fucked with them way back when they was called Team Backpack. Shout out to Armani Cooper. He the one that hooked me up with that opportunity. It was in Brooklyn. It was at Melrose. That's the name of it. There's footage online, you know what I'm saying, on their YouTube page, World Underground, or World MC they changed it to now. But you can go on there and check that shit out. And you can see, like, I hosted that bitch. I hosted the fuck out that bitch.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
What's the name was there? They had Dave East there. They had Azalea Banks there. And then all of the local celebrity niggas that was part of their little squad and shit. Like, but that was my biggest accomplishment right there, man.
I can dig it.
Yeah, man.
Who are some of your biggest influence or motivators in regards to what you're doing right now, as far as this comedy game?
So there's like 3 people that I really follow, and it used to be 4, but he kind of not on Instagram no more. So I kind of I follow him on Facebook though. But so I'm gonna start off with like not even on no particular order, but I want to start on. I'll start with I'll just throw him out there. David Lucas.
Yeah.
I fucks with David Lucas. He just, like I told you, like I'm not too hard, but I'm not too soft. And like David Lucas is a big black dude, but he listens to like rock and roll and shit. And like he appeals to a different demographic, and I want to be able to appeal to that type of demographic as well. I don't, if you're too hard, they might be a little afraid to come out to see you. You know what I'm saying? Another one is Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis to me is he's really clever, like really, really clever. And I think like when I watch I watch his stories, and I think what he's doing is gathering his material through his stories, and getting like percentages. Because you know how they have to ask the question yes or no's. You can do a percentage, and then you be like, okay, so this is what the mass is. Because he has a lot of followers, you know what I'm saying? So he can do an average, and I think that's what he uses for his stand-up. So I think that's genius. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if that's what he's doing, but that's what I peep from afar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's real good with relationships too. That's something I want to get into, is kind of talk about relationships. D. Ray Davis. He has this thing that he does that nobody else does. Like shit, he'd be like, and I had that bitch all day. And like he does that same shit all the time throughout his set. And when I watch it, I was like, yo, that's genius, because that's something that's a tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone else did it, they'd be like, nigga, you doing that D. Ray Davis. You know what I'm saying? So I seen him a couple of times, and I follow him. I even hit him up and asked him if I could open up for him, but he had like real veterans opening up for him and shit. But even for me to contact him, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk to that level like there, and not. I could talk to these niggas here, but I'm trying to go here, so we could talk. But that's where I'm really focused on. You know what I'm saying? And then Lil Duval, like, and then the whole 85 South. You know what I'm saying? 85 South show too. I can't even front. Like, these are the people that I'm watching. These are the people that because like 85 South, they do improv. Yeah. Like I think their whole shit is improv. You know what I mean? And like my show is improv. So shout out to them niggas too, man.
Yeah.
All of them, Carlos, DC, and Chico.
Yeah. I like what they did, man. And if you really look at them, those are some of the cats that came off of Wild 'N Out that made the most out of every minute, every second, every penny.
I was watching.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just watching, taking notes.
And even though, the network and Nick Cannon is at odds over the show and bringing them back and all this, them cats ain't waiting for, they ain't missing the beat. They ain't waiting for the show to come back.
They their own
when it come back, it comes back. But
we still gotta eat.
And we out here. Yeah. Booked and busy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do right now.
I can dig it.
Those are my influences, man. So yeah, I mean, there's more too. Like you want to go old school too. Let me throw like my favorite comedian is Bernie Mac, followed by Martin.
All right.
And on the clean side, Sinbad. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sinbad. Huh? I can't lie. I like Sinbad.
And these are like These are just the ones that, like, when I was younger growing up, because, like, Sinbad was big. My mom's was on, like, the cruises, and when he was going to the Bahamas and shit, like, and that, he gave me vision of, like, how I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I did my show, I would want to do one in Bahamas, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do a special in Tahiti out this bitch.
You gotta.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have, I think that before it would have been too early for me, and now that I'm a little bit older, I've lived a little bit more life. So I have a little bit more reason to, like, you know how grown folks used to be like, stay out of grown folks' business, you ain't it. Yeah. I think I could tell my children that now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
now you understand grown folk business.
Yeah.
My goodness. Grown folk business is something else.
I don't even want to do it no more, but I'm doing it. You feel me? But I'm doing it.
Yeah, that shit is something else. All right, man. Give me one of your most fondest memories at any particular show you ever done. Something that just stood out. Something that, you know, damn, at this show, I know I'll never forget this shit.
All right, man. So I opened up for Futuristic. You know who Futuristic is?
Yeah.
All right.
The rapper, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he came in the, all right, so I got burned. I ain't even gonna lie, right? So each venue charged me to open up for him at each venue. Cause you know how the Black Sheep, and I'm letting out the cat out the bag, right? So the Black Sheep, Fort Collins has the Hoodies and Half Notes.
Oh, the Hoodies Half Notes.
And then in Denver, they have Roxy. Yeah. I paid, I'm not gonna disclose how much I paid, but I paid each venue a certain amount of money to open up for Futuristic. On top of that, I paid Futuristic money to open for each venue. That's that Pegasus shit, y'all. That's that Pegasus shit. And they don't be thinking like, they be, you know, we'll get into that later too, you know what I'm saying? But that's that shit that had me hot. Yeah. But I still paid it. And I had to sell the tickets, you feel me? Like, it was on top of that, tickets too, nigga.
On top of that.
But I was on some shit, like, I'm spending my income tax on this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, it's good timing, you know? So I ended up giving the tickets away. And I bought B Blunt shirts. I got video, there's footage, you can look it up. I'm on stage, because I opened, and I got the crowd moving. You can see the crowd getting it. I'm flying, right? I put my camera on the backdrop. I put 2 of my B Blunt shirts on the backdrop. Granted, they had a banner. Later on, I realized that was fucked up, because they had a banner. I didn't ask to hang my shit over it. But while I'm in the middle of my set, he pulls my camera and the shirts down from behind me. And I'm getting it, and the crowd's going. And all of a sudden I see him and I flip out. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Just start the music. Did you just touch my shit? Like, and at that point I was thrown off for the rest of the show. I forgot some words. I was just so mad that he took my shit down that I allowed that energy to fuck up the rest of my show. And then I went to dissing him online. You know what I'm saying? Like talking hella shit, like fuck Ryan Davis. Not Ryan Davis, what's his name? Ryan Matthews. Fuck Ryan Matthews. I was like, kick Ryan Matthews in the nuts when you see him. Yo, I was at every venue, because they was at venue to venue, right? So I would go to the page. You been kicked, right? So he wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he was like, I gotta go to these cities, and you got these niggas wanting to kick me in the nuts. Ever since then, Futuristic, I ain't his manager no more. You know what I'm saying? So I knew a square when I saw a square. You know what I'm saying? And I think he managed Trey Songz at one point. I think so. But yeah, they was just fucking foul. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Futuristic knew what was going on, but I knew Ryan did. I knew the Pegasus did. I knew the Roxy did. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these venues, they knew what they was doing. And that's
ain't even in business no more.
Who?
Hoodies in Fort Collins.
That sucks. That sucks.
They succumbed.
It was a good venue, man.